fast forward to Friday. Yeah. I'm sorry I've been MIA, but I've been MIA. Trying to think. It was Wednesday. Yeah. I cleaned my fridge. Y'all saw that. I cleaned my fridge. It's still CDC approved. I mean, we haven't junked it up too bad just yet. There's some dried milk down there, but oh well. But yeah, it's still, let's see, people won't. I'm trying to keep condiments together. And like marinades and stuff. Y'all know. You mamas know. No. My creamer could go here with the one milk. I didn't know if I had another milk or not. But other than that, we're hanging in there. We're doing pretty good. I still have yet to separate chicken. I did go to Aldi yesterday, and no, I did not do a haul. I did good getting there and getting home. I had my treatment yesterday, and I failed while I was there. Luckily, you fall at the doctor's office. That's awesome, because you're already at the doctor's office. I didn't hurt anything. I'm fine. Yeah, it was just a case of you got a butt this big and a target this big. Things happen. Anywho, some of the things I did get from Aldi, I stocked up on fresh veggies. I've been craving those. I got 2 things of yellow squash because I got a ton of onion I need to use. They're grapes. They're red grapes. Were on sale for 99 cents. I need to get these prepped and in my containers. Carol Beth has been plowing through blueberries and strawberries because of the fruit dip. And I limit the fruit dip. I kind of portion it out. Yeah. But she's been eating more fruit, which is good. I got the baby bella mushrooms because I'm going to do chicken marsala. I'm trying some grapes. Oh, those are good. I've still got some tomatoes, and then I got the little grape tomatoes. That sad cucumber still hanging in there. Not tighter than a hair in a biscuit. I got some asparagus. They were on sale. They're in this steam bag. So I might try them that way just to see what's going to happen. I got 2 more of the 89-cent bag salads. Can't go wrong with that. 2 of them are great. The other night I took out this hamburger meat to do tacos. And I wound up, I slept all afternoon, all night. Late the next morning. Yeah, this was Tuesday night. No, yeah. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. I couldn't, once I sat my honey down, I could not. I just could not. Yeah. Or was it Wednesday? Anyhoozles, one of those days. I just didn't. I couldn't. And blessedly, my family was so understanding. I just had to tell him, you know, I'm sorry. You're going to have to yo-yo supper. You're on your own. Because I just could not. And they were understanding. They were fine. Everybody... And I told them last night, that man worked a side job. We have got to sit down and have a budget discussion. Okay, I'm back. It was the groomers for the dogs. We're trying to make them an appointment to get their nails ground down. Yeah, this one, she's got long old dew claws, and they're starting to, oh, where is it? I don't know if they actually messed one. Yeah, she don't like them having them messed with. Yeah, that's it. It's almost growing back down into. That sucker grows so fast. Yeah. And the last time we had her checked at the vet, hey girl, hey sweet darling, She did have like a little fungal thing in her ears, and she's still shaking. We've done the drops and everything, but she still shakes her head a lot. So, yeah, and rubs. See? So, they're going to check her ears and see if they need flushing again. That's just something that, hey, girlfriend, that's just something that she's just evidently prone to get, is like the yeast or fungal in her ears. Hey. So, we're just going to load them up and take them tomorrow. Fat Man's going to go with me. I've already called him. He doesn't have plans, but he does now. I've done told him on his side jobs. It's great, and I love the fact that he wants to help people. I love that. It's wonderful. We consider that, like I said, part of our, not really tithe, but yeah, our service of, you know, ooh, my chins. Our service unto Christ is serving others. But when it gets to the point that you're serving others, yeah, we're crunching numbers. He has spent in 1 week, not counting, because he's like, well, the Atlanta trip was in that one. And I'm like, no, I took that gas money out. I didn't count it in. In 1 week, he has spent, usually he spends about 40 in his truck to go to and from work, and, you know, any running if we do on like the weekends or something, we take the truck. It's about 40. Yeah, a week. This time he spent 100 in 1 week. He didn't make $100 or 60. He didn't even make $60. He spent more in gas than he actually made doing the job for the man. The man only paid him $20. He spent $60 in gas, and then another, I think it was $35 for the parts. So that's $95, and the man only paid him $20. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, we're going to have to kind of cut back on being a blessing of, yeah. And I know, I shouldn't look at it that way. I don't know what to do. That's a hard dilemma. It really is. And then he's got another guy that he's doing work for, and he's wonderful about, he'll, you know, pay money. So, but it's this other guy that he just, and he lives way off. I mean, like way off away. And he just don't want to pay him anything. And he's kind of, I don't know. Anywho, all that being said, I'm sitting here looking at the next Aldi ad. Yeah. Right, Reggie. Okay. I'm getting there. It will happen. Okay, no, seriously. Alright, it's Friday. I've already placed my Walmart pickup order. I don't know if I said that yet or not. Between 2 and 3. What are y'all doing? You goofballs? Hey, Foxy. Hey, Foxy. And they are going to do her face, feet, and tail trim. Hey, girlfriend. Whenever she gets her nails trimmed, her tail and her butt hairs, they always trim up her feet. She has, oh, I can get up. She gets fur. I mean, like a lot of fur in between her feet. See that? and little rocks and mud and all like that will get caught up in there. I know it. Does that tickle? Does it tickle, huh? So with hers, they do her face, tail, and feet. They'll shear off those little hairs. They'll clean up her face, and she's got a ton of hair up in her ear. And she'll do the head shape thing too. I know it's probably like ear mite. Doris's was an actual fungus though. She didn't have ear mites. Fox's only had ear mites one time. Hers, she's got all that hair up in there. And so, yeah. See? And so they'll trim all that down. And then her tail. Because she's been known to poop and it get on there. Anywho, all that being said, they are scheduled for tomorrow. And I do have that in our pet budget. So, yeah. I worked that into the pet budget. So Fabian's going to go with me to do that tomorrow. Today, the only thing we have to do is go at 2 and pick up. Let's see if I can get y'all on this tripod. Can't think. Go and pick up our Walmart order. And he'd come up with the idea of Carol Beth for her paint and stuff, of taking her to Michael's. And that would be better on me, because I can't really handle the Walmart thing. It's just, okay, there we go. It's just too big of a store. Yeah, I just can't. So, we'll take her to Michael's. We can take her either to Ollie's to get her shampoo and hair stuff, or we can take her to the Dollar Tree. I'm really kind of wanting to go to the Dollar Tree. Oh, these are clean. I'm really kind of wanting to go to the Dollar Tree. I've been meaning to stop by one. I've got enough in my personal budget. I have $10. I want to see about getting some stuff for here. Of course, I've already got this spring kind of theme going, so I don't know if I want to leave it that way. Decorate it kind of for Easter. Or if I want to get some St. Patrick's Day stuff to kind of fill in. Look at that. 2 will go up to Doris and sniff. And we've actually seen Tootabod put his arms around Doris and almost act like he's biting, but not really biting. We don't know what they're doing. But Doris is scared to death of him. Tootabod is like the mafia boss around here or something. Toot! What are you doing to my dog? What are you doing to Doris? Huh? What are you doing to Doris? Yeah, he's like a mob boss. Alright. One thing that has been on my list like for forever. Mopping this kitchen floor. Are y'all ready? I'm not either. But it needs to be done. And my infusion nurse told me yesterday before I even fell, like right when I got there, because, you know, we were talking about my bad day. And she was like, well, you wouldn't have these bad days if you didn't overdo it when you felt good. And I'm like, yeah, but if I don't do it, who's going to do it? I mean, you know, for real. If I didn't clean out the fridge, evidently nobody else was going to do it because it hadn't been done. Right? So, I had to do it. Yeah. So the theory of don't overdo it when you feel good, I can't go on that. I mean, I just really and truly can't. I think these, do y'all need to go out? We're going to get someone else to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, we're going to start off in the kitchen. This is what my floor is looking like right now. I mean, truth be told, y'all, I've told Becca to get up and go take care. Look at this. I mean, it's trash everywhere, cardboard, dirt, mud clumps. There's another mud clump. That man has been working in the mud. Uh-oh. Ruggy. Up underneath there's nasty. And I do, y'all know me, I love my good old corn broom. Let's see. Have y'all done and technically you can do it whether it's the spring equinox or winter equinox, or you don't need none of that mess. Just get you a good old corn broom. And it is an art of balance. Fat man did one time at work, right in front of his boss's door, and it freaked the boss out. It stood for 3 days, a week maybe, something like that. And the boss finally turned it over because it just creeped him out. Everybody would walk around it. There you go. See, it's a matter of balance. And we could just leave it there. And either it will eventually fall on its own, or somebody's going to have to knock it over. But yeah. I'm magic. No. Okay. Seriously, I love a good corn broom. We're just going to kind of let that stand there. Hey, maybe that'll be my excuse why I can't mop the floor. And then I've been using this O-Cedar. I like it because it's a refill. You can put whatever you want in here. Right now I've got Pine Sol water and just this little pad, and it actually comes off. You can throw it in the wash machine. It's wonderful. So that's how I would do my kitchen floor. I would sweep and then I would mop with my O-Cedar stuff. This is from the other week. It probably has done soured. I usually don't put that much in it because it will sour if you don't use it all. I guess that girl is not going to take these dogs out. So I guess, okay, we're going to walk around the broom. The broom's still standing. I don't know, y'all. We'll see if it's still standing whenever I come back. Alright, I'm going to let these dogs out and I'll be back. Okay, I've gone out. I've taken the dogs. I checked the mail. The broom is still standing. Yeah. Try that one with your kids. Freak them out. Anywho, I had gotten, yeah, I evidently broken, hey y'all, I broke my tripod at some point. I thought I broke my camera, if you want to know the truth. Sweet Hennies. Ready. Anywho, we might be leaning, who knows. I've done a video talking about how hard it was to sweep and mop, vacuum, and I cannot do. Somebody made the comment, don't vacuum, that's one of, now I'm about to burn up now. Don't vacuum, that was one of the worst things you can do. Well, sweeping and mopping basically use the same exact motions of the back and forth. Yeah. So, I'd made the comment, you know, I'm looking for something easier, Pure Steam, the Thermo Pro 4. Yeah, Pure, I don't want to say it wrong. Yeah, Pure Steam. Pure Steam. Yeah. puresteam.us. www.puresteam.us. Was nice enough. They sent me an email about this particular product. I am going to link it down below. You can order it from Amazon or you can order it from them. It ain't locked. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm doing an unboxing. Let's see if I can get y'all where you can see. So we're going to open up this, and then they actually sent me, I like this one. Remember I said I like the stick because it's got the reusable pads. I do not like anything that I have to actually buy the special, like, reusable, not reusable pads. Oh, what the he's the disposable pads, because that's how they get you. They'll make it where they come out with, ooh, they come, I almost missed this chair. Again, a target this wide, hit a target that wide. How can you miss? You can miss. Yeah. Anywho, I got enough padding in the back, yeah. My tailbone is a little sore this morning though. But that's how they get you. Like the Swiffers were, like Walmart's version of the Swiffer. Dollar General has a version of the Swiffer. They all come out with different versions. And they'll make the pad for it. That's just like the dusters. I've got a dusting wand. And it came with like so many of the duster things. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Cleans the mini blinds amazingly. They quit making the ones that actually fit my stick. Are you with me? Yeah. So now I have to buy the whole new set again to get a new stick that will fit the new dusters. What the hannies? No. No. Give me a rag. Give me some cleaner. I'll do it. Just saying. Lady across the street, she is so smart. She's got one of them ostrich. So, hey, say it. Say ostrich.
Ostrich.
She says it better than I do. Feather dusters. And that's how she does. Anywho, back to this. 3 reusable pads. And now we're going to open this booger and see what we got. Oh, I like the box. Congratulations, you made the world a little better today. Better World sets aside a portion of your purchase to give back to charity. Together we raise money that will benefit communities in which we live, work, and play. Well, that's cool. So a donation or a portion of your percentage, yeah, by donating the percentage of your purchase to support charity that helps provide those who are in crisis situations get back on their feet. Well, that is cool. That is very cool. Youth Opportunity Center. All right, let's see what we got in here and how hard it is to actually get going with it. I've had this on my desk, been moving it back. Uh-oh. That goes with those towel bars. So don't lose those, the little metal things. Thank you for moving it. Alright, so I'm going to take this out of the box because evidently it's going to take me a minute. I'll be back. Okay, so it's more than just a steamer. Let's see. I'm seeing something about a free product giveaway. Ooh. I bet. I bet they've already given them all away, but it's got a thing that you get a free product giveaway for the supporters. It's got a thing that you can text and get free wireless Bluetooth headphones. I've been wanting some so bad. But they only had 250, so I'm sure they're already gone. Anywho, it's this, and it's not just the mop. It's got where it's a cleaner as well. It's got a squeegee for, like, I guess if you wanted to do glass. Here's how you do the water tank. I love it because it's got picture directions. Yeah, I need pictures. You can use it just as a cleaner. I was thinking about trying it on some of the ceramic tile in our bathroom, and then in the girls' bathroom. Yeah. Mop pad cleaning. When changing the mop pads, be careful not to touch the unit outlet with your hands to avoid burns. To stop the spread of dirt and bacteria through the space, which could be contributing to the odor, clean your mop pad regularly. To remove odor from the mop, mix 2 to 3 cups of baking soda with a half to 1 cup of salt and 3 gallons of hot water, and let the mop stand in it for half a day. You can also disinfect the mop with vinegar. 1 cup per gallon of water should do it. Who knew? The mop pad is machine washable, air dry only. Well, there you go. But yeah, this is the actual steam part. And so it comes with different nozzles that you can put on it, and the different little attachments. I'm excited to try this. Let's see. It's got like different brush heads. There's a, ooh, that's sharp. That's kind of tough. Yeah. So it's got like the different brush heads. It's got the squeegee. Trying to figure out how I'm going to keep all this crap together. I do have a box in there I don't have anything in, so I can keep it in there. But yeah, it shows how you can just take this part, put on here, make sure it clicks. It's got a little click thing right there. Did you hear it click? And then you can like put this on this end, and as it steams you can scrub. Ready? You push in. Okay. And then you turn and then pull off. You push that in to get the little thing off. That was pretty easy. Alright, what else do we have here? We've got this, the actual mop head. And I do like the triangle where you can kind of get in corners. I'm assuming that's where the steam comes out. And it has got these grippers. I'm assuming that's what makes these stick so well. Yeah, that's on there, Bubba. That's on there. Alright, and then here's your attachment pole. I guess to make your handle. And then it said always make sure that you have water in the water tank. Here's the little water tank. I've got to read the directions about how that little thing does its thing. So let me read up on this and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got it all put together. Yeah, here's the little water tank thingy. Here's the plug-in part. And you use no chemicals whatsoever. It says do not add any chemicals to it. So I didn't. Somebody moved my my broom. That's okay.
Okay.
No, you're fine. All right. I'm gonna get one of my girls to sweep the floor for me, and then we're gonna try out this mop. All right, Becca's gonna work the mop since I don't feel good and I'm not supposed to be mopping. Yeah, way of getting your kids to do stuff, get a new toy. Yeah, this, whenever we first turned it on, this was blinking. Like it blinked, what, 4 times maybe? And now it's like a solid, I don't know if you can see that, there we go. It's a solid light. And so I think Beck's gonna just, and you can control the amount of steam from there. Let's put it like on medium. It's got a thing where you can control like a lot of steam or a little steam. Let's put it on like medium. And then there's the gun to make it skeet out. So let's see how this works. Maybe not.
If this thing shoots on my hand, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, it's bubbling. Did you mash a button or did it just do that? It's doing something or it's thinking about it. Do we need more water? You can hear it. Oh, I see steam. There's steam. See it?
I do.
Okay, now just kind of start mopping back and forth. Oh, that got that up.
It's warm.
So we're gonna let her mop, and it's pretty nasty. We'll show y'all the mop head once she's done and see if we can tell a difference in the floor. But like I said, there's no chemicals at all. It is just plain water. In fact, we used tap water. It said use, best to use like distilled water. I guess I could have grabbed one of those bottles of water. I did not even think about that. Yeah, I see steam all the way from over here. Is it hot to you?
If I touch it with my face.
Oh, so it is working.
Okay.
And then whenever you start seeing the little water reservoir start getting low, we need to put more water in it.
It's hard to turn down.
Is it hard to turn? Does it feel like it's kind of scrubbing the floor?
Mm-hmm.
The triangle part, the actual gray part, has bristles to it. The mop head itself, the cleaner pad, didn't, but the triangle part did. I'm anxious to see, yeah, let's kind of move some of this stuff. Yeah, this is where it gets nasty. Alright, so I'm going to go. She's going to continue to mop, and we're going to show y'all what it looks like after. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly down there. She's able to... Oh, that steam. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. It got it where it's moving. Do we need more? Well, it's got water in it. I didn't know if we needed more water. Oh yeah, that looks much better anyway. Now, are you having to mash the nozzle the entire time to make the steam come out, or it's just coming out?
It's just coming out.
It's just coming out. Okay. I mean, you got to kind of, I'm going to ask questions because I'm not the one doing it. So, yeah, it's just kind of continually coming out. Let's see, you've got, yeah, it got at this junk. Look at that. Ooh.
And got the wash over it clean. Look.
Oh wow, that'd have been nasty for forever. That'd been down there for ever since we moved in the house. Oh yeah. Okay, so you can just put it like on a really nasty spot and just let it sit. I'm anxious to try it on our bathroom floors. Like the tile. I'm anxious to see what that's gonna look like. And then you can actually just use the hand thing with a nozzle and a brush to clean like the bathroom tiles. Like the bathtub.
Okay.
Alright guys, yeah, that was a nasty spot right there. She's just kind of letting it stay. Yeah, it seems like the steam's coming out from the sides. I thought it would come out through the front. I wonder if you hit the trigger if it would come out through the front. It seems to be coming out kind of all over, doesn't it? Yeah, that was nasty up in there. Later, I might try the nozzle thing on just that, because that's pretty gnarly. Alright, that the whole thing? Alright, so she did the whole kitchen. Unplug it and let it cool off, because you don't ever pick it up and try to pull the pad, because what was coming out?
Steam.
And if you grab it, what would happen?
Burn me.
Uh-huh. So we're going to let it cool off for just a second. And we'll pull the pad off and let y'all see what it looks like. Thank you, Becca.
Whatever.
Okay, we took the mop pad thing off. And I'm like Becca, I thought it would be dirtier. Evidently our floor was not as dirty as we thought. But this is what is on the mop pad. And this is our floor now. It does look much cleaner. How does it feel, Beck? Because she's
clean.
bad barefoot. So does it feel cleaner? I am anxious to see what would happen if we did in here. I have tried mopping in here before. This lighter blue gray color was the color we painted. The track marks, the darker is track marks from mud and just grossness. So I'm anxious to see, A, will it work on this floor? Because it's uneven, it's concrete, yeah, yada, yada, yada. 2, how clean will it get?
I don't think it's going to work on that floor.
You don't think it'll work?
Because it was hard to push on this, let alone that.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try and see. Okay, tonight is just finding us. I had some hamburger meat that needed to be used. I took it out the other night. I was going to make tacos or something. Hey, that was the night that I slept all afternoon, all night, and nothing ever happened. It just did not happen. And my one thing I was grateful for, I'm trying to keep that going. And that day I had picked that I have an understanding family. Because, like I said, they had to do a yo-yo supper. Yo. I think I had talked about that earlier. See, my mind. Anywho, I got my running done this afternoon. Did the bank, post office. If you saw my Insta stories, you saw that. Got all that done. And now I am working on Hamburger Helper. No, it's not the healthiest option. No, I'm not supposed to be having no kind of carbs or anything like that. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Yes, I'm buttering bread that came out of my freezer. Again, you got to do what you got to do. This is that Italian lathe that we have used off. I know this probably makes like the 4th time. This is the last use off of it. But it was that loaf that I paid 29 cents for. Yes, please. Every time I go to Aldi's, I look for those red stickers. And if I see it, then I get it. And we just stick it in the freezer or on the pantry, wherever it needs to go to hang out until we're ready to use them. So, hopefully I did not see any yesterday. Lord knows I was looking. But, you know, I had that $2 off, and I'd just been sticking it in the freezer, and then I'd take out however many pieces I need, and then I'd put it back in the freezer. And tonight that sounded good to go with our Hamburger Helper. And then I'm doing a salad, and that is going to be it. I went ahead and I've got 2.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm browning it all up. I'm only going to use half for tonight. The other half, once it cools, I'll just stick it back in the freezer, and that will be for either sloppy joes or spaghetti or tacos or whatever we need browned hamburger meat for. Maybe another Hamburger Helper, who knows. When I made the comment tonight that we were doing Hamburger Helper, Becca got all excited. Didn't you bet? So, my crew loves Hamburger Helper. So, we're doing the ultimate cheeseburger. And if I would have known it, I did have 1 box of all the macaroni and cheese left. I could have just added hamburger meat to it. But what are you going to do? Now remember that you've got that 33-cent box of macaroni and cheese. Yeah, the Aldi macaroni and cheese is 33 cents a box. Yeah. So if times are hard, you can add hamburger meat to macaroni and cheese, 33 cents a box. And you don't have to use a whole pound. You can get by with a half a pound. Yeah, and them heathens will never know. I'm just saying. So, and we are way off. We are way off from what the menu plan said. And that's okay. It's a plan. It's like a suggestion. If life happens and crap comes up and you can't do it, it's okay. I'm moving some stuff around. I just went ahead and bought 2 more cans of chili just to kind of go on the shelf as a just in case. I knew I had this bag of corn chips, and I thought, okay, yeah, these suckers are good until June. I thought, alright, if worst case scenario, I've got this corn chips, we need a couple more cans of chili, we'll be good. Just every time you go, think of 1 or 2 things that you can do inexpensively. And a lot of people now have started doing the hashtag shelf cooking. Done that for years. You buy what's on sale, i.e. look for those markdowns, and you base your menu or what you're going to cook off of that. That's kind of how I've been doing. Look for whatever's marked down or on sale, or yeah, and we'll buy it. But I'll make my menu out of technically what we already have, or try to. I know that I've got that cooked chicken I've got to divide up. I need to put that on my list of things to do. Me and Fat Man and Carol Beth are going to go tomorrow. We're going to take the dogs to the groomers. We're going to take her to Michael's and Ollie's, not Aldi's, but Ollie's. And she needs some shampoo and body wash and all that kind of stuff. Probably get a couple snack things. Yeah. Anywho, so I think that's going to do it for today. Even Carol Beth said that the floor, she walked through on her bare feet, and she said it felt as smooth as a baby's bottom. That's what she said. It felt as smooth as a baby's bottom. So, even if you can't see, I can see a big difference. Can't you, Bet? Even though there wasn't a lot on that pad, we can all see, and they can feel a difference. I have to wear shoes. I cannot walk barefooted. I just can't. Even when I get out of bed, I have to put bedroom shoes on. I cannot walk barefooted. What are you doing? Yeah, I've been eating some of her cheesy poofs. She has to work tomorrow. Woo-hoo! Hey! I'm getting a cheesy poof. So, until tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Hey, real quick, 2 little tips. Whenever I'm dividing my hamburger meat, if I know it's going to be like for a hamburger helper and like a sloppy joe, or if I can stretch it. Usually tacos, I try to add more meat than like sloppy joes or chili or something like that. I've scooped out 1 spoonful, like a serving, you know, one of these big serving spoons. 1 spoonful per person. So I put 4 in my hamburger helper. That was about half. And I scooted everything over in my colander to one side. And I kind of scooped out 4 to make sure that I had 4 in here, and I did. So this will be for like spaghetti, chili, sloppy joes, basically a spoonful per person. If I would have known, like, truly it's going to go for tacos, and I'm letting them fix their tacos, I probably would have put less in the hamburger helper. You can make that stretch. You can make spaghetti stretch. You can make chili stretch. You can make all those stretch. I've actually used half a hamburger, half a pound of meat before, and just make it stretch with other crap. Throw mushrooms in there. Throw onions in there. Throw whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, girl, you make it work. But yeah. So that's how I just kind of measure and figure out my hamburger meat and make it stretch and do. Second thing, on like bag salad, you know, I bought that bag salad. It's cheaper to do it that way, only 89 cents at Aldi's. And I had some left in a bowl, and I was hoping it was going to be good. It was not. Yeah, I had made it like Monday. Today is Friday. So yeah, it wasn't no good. One way of making it last a little bit longer, put it in the Fresh Mates containers, not sponsored. Wish they were. I never need another set. Some of mine have walked off. Bum, bum, bum. I either need to shake the girl's car down, yeah, or the boy took them. Anyway, I threw the bag salad in here, and it's got the Fresh Mate thing on the bottom. If you add tomatoes or mushroom or anything like juice or wet or moistured, it's going to make your salad spoil faster. So, here's what you do. You line up your own little salad bar. Okay? I've got my salad in here. Tomatoes, cucumber. I'm saving the mushrooms that I do have. We're going to have chicken marsala one night this week. I'll probably do that Monday because Caribou's got art, and that would be a wonderful, easy, super go-to fast meal for Mondays. Now that we're trying to get back into a routine. So chicken marsala will probably be Monday. And those mushrooms aren't going to hold out forever. I mean, you know. You try to plan your meals that are going to require your fresh produce. Plan them first at the first of your week. That's like by... Ooh, I'm trying to decide when I need to be cooking these bad boys. Because if I do chicken marsala to use up those mushrooms, I can do chicken marsala and asparagus. I've got those asparagus in here. Dum, ba, dum. I never did see a use by date on them. The only bad thing about buying or grocery shopping on Thursdays, yeah, I'm just right down literally from the store. But I've got to carry produce over for the weekend, and sometimes that's just not practical. Yeah, sometimes that's just not practical. Because usually on the weekend we're either going or, yeah. So, alright, this is starting to boil. So I'm going to pop my lid on. But yeah, I did want to hop on and give y'all those two little money-saving, food-stretching tips. Frugal Food Friday. But yeah, those two ideas, try to make your hamburger meat stretch and get as many meals out of it as you possibly can. From a plumber's wife perspective, your hamburger, and this is grease and water. Don't think that it had that much grease in there. Always rinse it with water, but have a bowl to catch it. Do not let it go down your drain. That man, the majority of side jobs that he does is because of clogged drains. Clogged drains due to grease. Grease from hamburger meat. So in our town, we have grease drop-off points. We have these, and you can't smell it. It's like, yeah. It's funky to open. When you open it, you can smell it. I usually take it outside and do it on the carport, or have Fat Man do it. Yeah. And then you just drop it off at one of the locations and pick up another container. In fact, he had to pull this out from underneath the sink. This is our current one, or our new one. I just poured grease in it the other night. And right when I pulled that last one out, he knows to go by there and get me another one. So hopefully he's gone by there and got me another one. I try to make sure I have one in the hold, as they say. But yeah, tonight we're doing hamburger helper. I got that leftover bread. We're doing a salad bar. Supper. But yeah, just those little tips. Just do it like a salad bar. And then later, you know, if we do tacos, the tomatoes will, you know, be separate. It won't be making it smushy. If we want a sandwich, there are the tomatoes. If I want to make just a snacking plate, like a homemade Lunchable, I'll just grab me some veggies. I'll probably grab some of that and some just lunch meat and a cheese stick, and boom, lunch. And I usually do try to, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We aren't going through near the produce that we used to when Brian was here. So, yeah.